thing's pretty cool. It comes almost fully assembled. Only a few little things you really need to do to get to riding this thing. Well, Dorito, he's got himself a fender over here and a front wheel he's going to air up. So while he's doing that, I'll go ahead and put the bars on. And then we can lower it down and put the rear shocks on. And, you know, after that, we're pretty much done, people. There's not much to this thing. It's pretty much plug and play. So,
get the fender on with the 10mm bolts and nuts. We're going to use Loctite as well, too, to make sure that it stays in place.
So, another fine product, Loctite, yes. Always use it. You don't want stuff falling off the trails, people.
Yeah, Loctite is... I recommend trying to Loctite everything that you can. If it's not a lock nut or a nylock lock nut, I do recommend you go ahead and Loctite everything you can.
And he does, trust me. How you coming down there with that Loctite?
Pretty good. Why don't you help me out there, Luch, since you got your bars on already.
I got the bars on already.
So why don't you go ahead and Loctite.
Want me to Loctite you up?
Yes, please.
Alrighty then. You know, with Loctite, just a little dab will do you. Sort of like the Flintstones.
So.
While Dorito puts the fender on, I'll let him tell you what he's doing. You ever have one of those days when your beard is just lifeless and frizzy and you can't do anything with it? And it's like it just lays there on your face, just looking like, you know, a rabid squirrel's, you know, running out of your mouth. Today is one of those days. So please send your beard tips to Dorito and the LuchaCabre, care of Dorito. Comment below!
Well, while I'm getting the fender on, LuchaCabre is going to go ahead and get the tire aired up.
All right, I can do that. I thought that was on your list of to-do.
Yeah, well, you know, since you're over there.
Oh, that probably wasn't good. What do you think?
I think I'm going to kill you. So, anyways, he's going to go ahead and air up the tire. I'm going to tighten this down. Then we'll get this all done here. He's already got the bars bolted up. We'll tighten up those bolts a little bit. We'll get the front rim on.
Whoa, squirrel! What are we doing?
We're tightening this up.
All right, people. Now we need to do 10 pounds max operating pressure, 20 psi to seat. It's already seated. As you can see, it's seated.
Yeah, this thing is real easy to assemble. It's literally just the fender, the front wheel, the rear wheel, the shocks, and the handlebars.
10 psi.
So, you know.
Don't forget to cap it.
Got to make sure and get those handlebars tightened down.
Don't start with me. You know, that's a really neat song. It escalates really fast.
No handlebars, no handlebars.
That tire's aired up, people.
Okay. So we need a 10mm.
What do you need, my friend?
I'm just snugging this all up.
Snug away. You know, the neat thing that I've noticed about this bike, and I know Dorito will back me up on this, is that it not only has one set of foot pegs, but it has two sets. Which means, as many of you know, you can take a friend along on this. And I'm sure that you'll see Dorito take a friend on this bike. Isn't that right, Dorito?
Yes.
That's right. Dorito has many a friend. Right? The foot pegs are the selling point. This is why. So when you want to go, put your foot up, sweetie. Put your foot up. So when you want to go for a little ride, maybe two, Yeah, it's my boy! Oh! And you can just put yourself up and grab a hold of your sweetheart, and he can take you roaming around through the forest until you find a nice place to have a picnic. I feel safe and secure when I'm in this position.
Here at the Dorito LuchaCabre.
That's right.
So I'm Dorito.
And I'm LuchaCabre. Wait, don't let me off. I like it here. It's warm.
I'm going to kick you in the head.
It's warm. Yes, as we all know. So
Here
people,
at Dorito LuchaCabre.
that is the best part of this MB200 Trailmaster Minibike. More to come.
Click, click.
Click. Always torque it too.
Yep.
You'll know that you've reached the proper torque when your torque wrench goes click, click.
Yep. Works perfect.
Did it make that noise?
Yes, it
It
did.
was perfect.
I heard it go click, click. So, let's go ahead and get this front tire on. And,
It's really easy, people. It's directional.
Yep.
This tire is directional. It does come with an arrow. Can you see the arrow right there? See the arrow? Woo! Arrow. That tells you that it goes that way. That's how we spin. This tire's trying to tell you, hey, this is how I spin. This is how we spin, right?
Yep.
Right.
okay.
This is how we spin?
Absolutely.
And stick it in. Woo! We've reached the other end, people.
Okay.
Now, if we only had the nut for that end.
Let's go ahead and lock these right here. And let's put some Loctite on there, too, for the heck of it.
A little dab will do you.
So we love our Loctite.
We've had many problems before with losing parts
Yeah.
that weren't Loctited. Is that a word? Loctited? I think I just made a new word. If you want to support that new word, comment below.
And also, too, you can check this thing out at GoPowerSports.com. It's really reasonably priced. And big shout out to GoPowerSports. Thank you guys very much.
You guys are awesome. You do rock.
Yep. And we're going to get this together. We're showing you guys how easy this is to put together. And this will be what this is. The next time we'll be doing the Stage 1 kit and doing the upgrade on that. And we'll be doing other things in the future to this mini bike. So
There's even
yeah,
more?
keep checking it out, guys. All right?
Awesome. Part of our new apparel, people. GoPowerSports.com.
Check them out.
Check them out. Really neat. Rat fink. Rock on, people.
All right, guys. We got that Loctited up. Get
Yeah, it
that
is a
tightened
word.
down.
Loctited.
There we go. So we'll go ahead and get the plastic off the seat as well, too.
Good. You know, I gotta tell you, people. Whoa! What are you
Okay, I
doing?
got a hold of it. Sorry.
This thing came pretty well packaged.
Yeah.
It took us a lot to get this unwrapped.
Yeah, it was really created up real good.
Nothing happened to this
Yeah.
one in shipping.
No scratches, no nothing.
Zero.
It's actually really, really nice.
The Trailmaster MB200 does come with not only good looks, but an instruction manual and a spark plug removing tool. Make sure you use them. Keep them safe. Don't lose them.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to put together, and that's what we're pointing out here. So let's go ahead and finish up the back here. Here you go, Luch.
Thank you. Oh, a new shower cap or a little Frenchie hat. I love them both.
Yep.
Thank you. You give me such lavish gifts.
So let's go ahead and get it lowered down a little bit.
We need to lower it down so we can put the shocks to the shock mounts. And we have those bolts right here. And we line those up as we lower it down, people.
Yep. So,
Isn't that right?
yep. Go ahead and set it in there, Luch. You ready?
Ready. Whoa. Look at how fast that comes down. A little more. Whoa.
I'd say that's perfect. At least on this side.
I got this side through. How about your side?
Let's go ahead and get the bolt through and go from there.
Put a dab of Loctite on it. There we go.
Always try to use Loctite.
You don't want your shocks bouncing off while you're going down the trails.
So what do you think of this thing, Luch?
This is neat. It has an old school cafe racer look with a trail capacity, people. It's pretty cool. Let me tell you.
I like it. I can't wait to ride it.
I couldn't ask for more.
All right. So we'll let Luch get those tightened down. What'd you do with my cap, buddy? There it is.
I didn't move it.
You know, then we're just gonna check the oil in it and see how it is, and start it up, take it for a ride once everything's tightened down, and we'll be doing the service on it as well as the upgrade on it in a couple episodes.
We'll give it the once over, make sure everything's up to Dorito and the LuchaCabre par. And once we do that, we're gonna take it out for his trial run.
Yep, so far it's so good. So you ready to drop it all the way down, Luch?
Absolutely. Let's see what this bad boy looks like.
Yep, let's drop it down. All right, so we got the lift out of the way here.
You know, that's almost a good size for me.
Yep. So you're gonna get the shock tightened up?
Absolutely.
All right.
Look at that, people. How cool.
Basically, to get this together, you uncrate it, you bolt up the rear shocks, you air up the front tire, you put the front tire on, run it through, put on the fender, tighten up the handlebars. Got to tighten up the what?
The handlebars.
The handlebars. Get those tightened up, and that's basically it.
It's kind of a no-brainer. Even a Luch can do it.
Yeah, it is so easy, a Luch can do it.
It really is. And this is no joke this time.
Yep, thank you, GoPowerSports.
You guys are awesome, and this is an awesome product you're delivering to us.
You guys rock.
Well, we're going to go through and tighten everything up and make sure everything is as it should be.
So far, so good.
Ready for the trails. Oh, I can't wait for us to ride this, huh?
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
It will be cool. And it'll be cool for you guys, too. It'll be a visual effect that you won't want to miss. How's it looking there?
Looks full to me.
It looks full from here.
Stop looking around, will you?
What? He has a little problem with vertigo, I think. He gets dizzy in low places.
Yeah. Especially when the Luch is shaking it every time I'm trying to tighten it up. As you guys can't really see very well, he's purposely thwarting my efforts.
I don't know what that means, but I think I'm messing him up.
Okay, so we're going to get some gas in this.
I got gas right now.
And get it fired up. So we'll get right back to you guys, all right?
All right, people. Stick with us. We'll be back with more exciting fun for you.
We fight for freedom! We fight for the freedom to build buggies and ATVs and to drive them wherever we want, whenever we want, and we'll fight for the freedom for our families and for our families until we can fight no longer! And for the little ones too! Popcorn for the children! We fight for every freedom in our families! Right, Rigo? Right?
Alright, guys. So we got some fuel in it. We got everything put together, everything tightened up. We used Loctite for sure.
Now, I want to warn them, before we go any further, that although it looks nice, this is not an actual gas cap, people. Don't try and take this off. It doesn't come off.
Yeah, it's better you use a funnel and you go ahead and put the fuel down there. But we'll figure out some sort of remedy for that down the road. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and get Luch to start it so we can see how easy it is for a Luch to start.
Hold my head.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up the garage, get a helmet on Luch,
racing fuel in that?
We did put super unleaded. But
Super.
What we're gonna do is we'll go ahead and open up the garage, start it up, warm it up, let Luch get a helmet on, take it down the road.
I'm gonna wrap my head unless I'm dead.
So he'll ride it first, I'll ride it second, and then we'll see how this thing really is.
It'll be much
All right?
more fun watching Dorito ride it.
All right, so let's get on with it.
Shall we? Hey, which way does this thing go on?
Put it on.
Oh, that's the way. All right, let's go.
So let's get on with it. I think Luch actually likes this one. Thank you, GoPowerSports. Go pretty good. There he comes again.
There you go, GoPowerSports. We love you guys. Rock on. Loose mob. Loose mob indoors.
Love it.
Loose mob indoors.
Good stuff.
Inaugural burnout, people. Inaugural burnout. Oh, it runs right to the head, doesn't it? It's screwing up.
So there you guys have it, the GoPowerSports Trailmaster MB200-2. So what'd you think of it, Luch?
This is a really neat machine. It's just the right size for a little guy like me. It got some great power to it. It runs really good.
Yeah, I'm really actually surprised how smooth it was, the acceleration, and it still kept going.
Did you see the burnout, people?
Yeah, and it even got a burnout.
That was cool.
So, you know, and it's got front foot pegs and back foot pegs, which is actually really, really cool.
That's the selling point,
You know,
for me.
And as always, guys, be sure, wear a helmet every time you guys ride. That's one thing for sure. So,
Especially the kids. Save your melon so we're not yelling.
yeah, there you go. And so anyways, I wanted to thank GoPowerSports, and I wanted to say thank you guys very much. This is an awesome bike. We are going to do the
So much
Stage
fun.
1 upgrade kit.
Make it
as well
even faster.
as down the road, we'll be doing some upgrades and figuring out how to luchify
Right up that hill.
our own way. Whether it turns into something on the street or something in the dirt. But we're going to try and figure out how to luchify it. Don't you find?
Don't I find what?
Then we got to get a hold of Heimlich.
Call us, Heimlich. We got another job for you.
Yep. So,
All
anyways,
right. Well, people, there you have it. Another great video by Dorito
and the LuchaCabre.
and the LuchaCabre.
Yep.
We enjoyed it very much. I hope you guys did too.
And we'll have a link to the description below to GoPowerSports and how you can get this. The shipping was fast. It came very secure, very bolted up. It was, to me, it was perfect. but it was in really good shape.
It was easy to put together, let me tell you.
Yeah, and no complaints whatsoever.
It's a no-brainer.
Thank you, GoPowerSports.
You guys rock.
Yep. So, we'll see you later, guys.
We're out of here.
Peace.
We're bringing you quality videos.